Welcome back. The bitter cold did not stop E.S.Laird students from getting outside and enjoying some winter activities. The annual Indigenous Winter Carnival was held today and gave students and staff the chance to experience a variety of First Nations and Métis traditions. Anatita has more.
When they started making fires outside, they started cooking a bannock.
Traditional beading, hide scraping, and bannock lessons were all a part of E.S.Laird's Indigenous Winter Carnival. The annual festival always brings smiles and laughter as children from all classes join in the cultural experience.
It's pretty fun. We just got started.
It's a little cold, but it's fun.
The school has been hosting the Winter Carnival for roughly 15 years, but only incorporated the Indigenous aspect 3 years ago.
Just experience the Aboriginal way that they live and the fun things that they do.
It just reminds you that there's other people with different religions in the world, and it's just something new to try out.
The Indigenous Carnival also featured traditional activities such as archery and dog sledding of a different kind this year. Instead of dogs, children pulled each other on sleds around the school grounds during an intense race to the finish line. Morgan Mann says they really wanted to showcase the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis cultures that are represented within the community at the event.
I think it's just made for a better learning place here at our school and for better kids. Our young people are better than they were 10 years before. I think they continue to evolve to be more accepting.
Mann says the school is proud to have the opportunity to learn about different cultures through events like these.
Although today we're honoring specifically the First Nations culture, we try and make sure that we honor and appreciate all the cultures of students in our school.
Hannah Tita, Newcap News.
Well, come February 20th, you can rock out while helping the fight against cancer at the 7th Annual Rock for a Cure show at the Stockade. Organized by the group Love Alberta Boobs, this year's headliner is Skid Row's former frontman, Sebastian Bach. President and founder of Love Alberta Boobs, Brandy Schwank, says over the past 6 years they've raised about $120,000 and are aiming for $20,000 more this year.
This year, I know with the economy, we're just hoping to make anything. A lot of people have asked too, with the economy, why so big this year, why this? Technically, the reason is we plan everything almost a year in advance, and we base things on how it looked at the time.
Schwenk says they started out fundraising for breast cancer with an annual walk, and when that got canceled, she thought a concert would be another fun way to keep supporting the cause.
If anyone's been before, they know it's such a great time. It's not just a rock concert, because I know sometimes that scares people if they're not quite into that. My friend and the co-founder is a stage 4 survivor, and she's basically the reason we keep going.
Schwank says the event will also feature a silent auction and 50-50 draw, and joining Bach is Canadian band Art of Dying as well as local group Artificial Lift. Tickets are still available at Tunes Music and Audio, or you can phone her directly, 780-808-9624. It's a long weekend, which means there are lots of things to do, from shinny with the Bobcats to expressing your love with the help of some country greats. Heather Clagus has all the details in this week's What's Happening.
This Monday is Family Day, and you've got the chance to spend the day together at Winterfest at the Service Sports Centre. Make sure you bring your skates. You can do some skating on the outdoor oval. You can play a little bit of shinny hockey with some members of the Lloydminster Bobcats. There's also going to be bouncy houses, a fun zone, a chance to enjoy a free hot dog, plus a marshmallow roast. It all gets underway at 10 o'clock on Monday morning. The Vic Juba Community Theatre is a busy place next week. There's a couple of shows coming up. Wednesday night, it's the tribute to Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire. Then Thursday night, you've got a chance to check out Grimm and Fisher. Death meets his match in Mrs. Fisher. You're going to laugh, you might shed a few tears, but you will definitely be in awe from this fantastic show coming to the Vic Juba Community Theatre. To get your tickets, just stop by the box office, or you can head online, vicjubatheatre.ca. We've got something special for you this weekend because Valentine's Day is coming up on Sunday. We want you to win a copy of Country Voice Love Songs. This is a compilation CD full of love songs from George Strait, Blake Shelton, High Valley, Dierks Bentley, Dean Brody. The list just goes on and on. If you want to win a copy, it's really easy. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontest@newcap.ca. And we want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the love songs. And you've still got plenty of chances to support Tell a Miracle. Get your ticket now for Saturday, February 27th. That's when they're doing some fundraising in Marshall. Head out for the supper, the auction, and the dance. Get your tickets now. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Klegus, and that's what's happening.
That's all the time we have for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Have a good Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.